Hello everyone, and welcome to our 11th video to Christmas.
Till Christmas. To Christmas?
Till Christmas?
Or to Christmas?
You guys let us know. I am Peter.
And I am Kelly. And this is our four-legged companion, Maya.
We are a couple from Edmonton, Alberta.
And we are here to share some authentic tales of our married life together.
As we strive to honor God through the trials and the triumphs.
And deepen our relationship with one another along the way.
During this video, what we're planning on doing is going through our top 11 Christmas songs that we enjoy, like to listen to during the Christmas season, and give you a little bit of trivia about the songs, and we'll just go from there.
Sounds good. So I am going to kick us off with song 11. It is one of my favorites. It is "O Holy Night." And this is a song that was composed by Adolphe Adam in 1847. So it's quite an oldie. It was composed to a French poem that translates into English as Midnight Christmas. And the song was premiered by an opera singer named Emily Lowry. And I think one of the reasons it's one of my favorite songs is because it was one of my grandmother's favorite songs. So it's a little sentimental for me that way. So that's our song number 11.
Good. Song number 10, the Christmas song. So the Christmas song was commonly subtitled "Chestnuts Roasting Over an Open Fire," and it was way back in 1945. It was actually written by Robert Wells and Mel Torme. And back then, it was actually written during the summer, so during July, during a blistering hot heat wave. And nothing to do with Christmas or anything like that, but they just thought and wrote the song to think cool thoughts, to stay cool and whatnot. So it's kind of interesting. But the version of the song that I like is by Nat King Cole, and when he recorded in 1946, so a year later that it was written. But Nat King Cole's voice and the song just makes Christmas for me. So.
All right, so number 9 on our list is one of my favorites. It's Feliz Navidad. So this song is by a group called Bonnie M, and it includes artists Liz Mitchell, Marcia Barrett, Macy Williams, and Bobby Farrell. This song is one of my favorites because it reminds me of my time overseas. I actually took a course through a Christian organization called Youth with a Mission overseas in El Salvador, and then I proceeded to volunteer with that organization for a few years and traveled all over Central America and one country in South America, which was Brazil. But they're all Spanish-speaking countries, of course, and Feliz Navidad is Merry Christmas in Spanish. So anyway, that's kind of why this song is close to my heart. Another interesting fact about Christmas in Central America is that they celebrate Christmas Eve much more than they do Christmas Day. So I think for us it's more Christmas Day, but for them Christmas Day is kind of your sleep-in day to recover from all the celebrating you did Christmas Eve. So that was a little bit new for me. I did spend one Christmas there, so it was different for sure, but still a lot of fun. So that is number 9.
Number 8, Little Drummer Boy. So Little Drummer Boy was originally known as Carol of the Drum, and it was a song written by music composer and teacher Catherine Kennicott Davis back in 1941, and it was first recorded in 1951 by the Trapp Family Singers. Little Drummer Boy, just because it's a little different. Number 7.
So this is a Christmas carol, traditionally known as a Christmas carol. It's O Come, Emmanuel, and in Latin, I believe it's pronounced Vene, Vene, Emmanuel. I could be wrong. I didn't study Latin, so apologies if I butchered that. Anyway, it was a Christian hymn that was created for Advent and Christmas time. Its origins are over 1,200 years in monastic life in the 8th or 9th century. And the 1861 translation by John Mason Neale is from Hymns Ancient and Modern, is the most prominent by far English-speaking version. There are other English translations, of course, but it was one of the most prominent ones. And an interesting little fact about this tune is that U2, the band U2, used the hymn as their tune for White as Snow, a song released in their No Line on the Horizon album, I believe it was. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I didn't until I did my research.
All right, so we are on to number 6. And Hallelujah is my number 6 vote. And it was a song written by a Canadian singer, Leonard Cohen, back in 1984. And back then it was a little bit more rock and roll-ish, and a gospel music as well too. But the version that I prefer is the a cappella group Pentatonix. Did it in their Christmas one in 2016. So a little bit of the ordinary, where it's just a cappella and them singing Hallelujah. So it made my top list.
Nice. And I have 5th on our list, and it is My Favorite Things. So this was a show tune from the 1959 Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, The Sound of Music, which is also one of my favorite movies. The original Broadway production was introduced by Mary Martin, who played Maria, and Patricia Neway, who played Mary Abbess. And in 1965, Julie Andrews starred as Maria, and she sang in the film. Actually, it was made into a film at that point, and she was who sang it in the film. So yeah, it's just one of my favorite songs. I just find it really uplifting and joyful, and yeah, it just always brings a smile to my face. So made my list.
Nice. On to number 4. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It was a song written by Fred Coots and Haven Gillespie, but the earliest recorded version would have been by Harry Rezer and his band back in 1934, and it became an instant hit. 5,000 copies of sheet music and 30,000 records within a 24-hour period. So wow. I'm assuming that's good. I have no idea, but
yeah.
In 1934 it probably was. The song has been sung by over 200 artists. It's a very popular song. But the one that I listen to, just because of my age, now I'm going to show my age a little bit, is Mr. Bruce Springsteen. Santa Claus is coming to town, and his raspy voice and all that fun stuff, but it just reminds me of Christmas, so it hit my list.
Nice. 3rd is on my list. I have Mary Did You Know. So this is a song written by Mark Lowry, and it was first recorded by a Christian artist called Michael English. Lowry and English at the time of its recording were members of the Gaither vocal band. And it was also a song that was performed by the Pentatonix group that Peter was mentioning that sang Hallelujah. And it's one of, or at least I think it's one of the most frequently played kind of Christian on the Christian radio station that we listen to. We listen to Shine FM 105.9. If you want to check that out, it's a pretty good family station. But yeah, Mary Did You Know? It's about it's a song that kind of depicts inquiries of Mary, knowing who her son was going to become, that he would walk on water, that he would take away the sins of the world, and it's kind of just a song like that. So it's it's a pretty nice song. Made my list.
All right, for the top of my list, maybe we should change it around and do maybe a guessing game. So
There you
just
go.
give some information and see if you guys can guess what it is. When we'll reveal them, of course.
Yes.
So number 2 of the top 11, my number 1, it was sung by a child star who was born in Oklahoma City. What else can I say? 1953, this artist performed the song on the Ed Sullivan Show. The video is actually on her website right now, I guess. If I do any more, it's going to give it away. So it's basically a non-traditional song, really, but it's lighthearted, and I really enjoy listening to it every Christmas season. So, any guesses, real quick? 3, 2. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. It just makes me smile. Have a good time.
And that's by who?
By Peevey.
Peevey.
Yes.
Awesome.
So, near number 1.
I have the first on our list. Correct. So, continuing on with this guessing game, it is a song that Irvin Berlin sang, and it was reminiscent of an old-fashioned Christmas setting. It was released in 1942, and the version that I enjoy the most was sung by Bing Crosby. It was world's best-selling single with an estimated sales in excess of 50 million copies worldwide. And when you combine the figures of other versions of the song that are added to those that Bing Crosby sang, sales of the song exceeded 100 million.
Wow.
It is sung in one of my favorite movies. And if I tell you the movie, I will give away the song.
So take a guess.
So
In 3.
place your bets. The movie and the song is White Christmas.
White Christmas.
White Christmas. So there are our top 11 favorite Christmas songs.
And we'll probably put a link in the description if we can.
Yeah,
Anyways,
if you care to
about
listen
what they
to
are
any of
and
them.
stuff. So yeah. But that is our top 11, and we will see you on the next one.
God bless you.
Bye bye.